Hey, so I forgot my tripod, but we're making it work. Right now, I'm in the parking lot for Erewhon. So my dad died a year ago. And I thought I'd make a video about things I would have told myself a year ago. And it's not even like an advice video, it's more of a reminder and a reassurance video, because I think I spent a lot of the first half of this year clinging on to anybody who is confident enough to give me advice. But the more I explore life, the more I realize that nobody can give me advice on my unique journey. So that's what I'd start off with. And also, I'm very proud of myself for when my dad passed, deciding to abstain from smoking weed and to focus on yoga and stuff, and not watch TV as much. But at the same time, when I feel called to do those things that are deemed as unhealthy, just allow myself to do them. Trust yourself that you're not gonna go off the edge, but it's okay to do things that aren't productive, things that bring you comfort. And the more you give into those things and just allow yourself to do them, the less you'll punish yourself and think that there's no hope for you. I hope that makes sense. And I think the version of me that was just trying really hard to be better didn't realize that she was enough as she was. And it's not the behaviors that are gonna change your life, it's how you view things. So if you shame yourself for everything that you do because you want to improve, that's just repeating the cycle. What you need to do, or what is most beneficial, is to love yourself as you are right now, to have faith that things will change, and then naturally the love you have for yourself will allow you to do more of the things that get you out of your comfort zone. And there are going to be a lot of crazy impulses that you follow, and they might give you a sense of panic, but you don't have to follow them until that sense of panic is gone. But know that every crazy impulse you followed, you're still here a year from today, and you're not where you thought you'd be, but at the same time, you enjoy things in a way you never thought you would. And everyone around you is going to want you to define your future because they don't know how to deal with grief. But that doesn't mean that you have to define your future. And before you take someone's advice, look around at their life, the way they live, the way they love, not their money, not their house, but the way they love others, how they make others feel, and ask yourself if that's a person that you want to take advice from. Because people will appear confident, and I know you like it when people appear confident because you're so open to anything, but at the end of the day, when something feels right for you or when something doesn't. And just because it's spiritual and just because it's disguised in wellness doesn't mean it's the best thing for you. And eat your heart out. It's okay to eat sweets. Just make sure to find the balance. Stay hydrated. You've done so many things that you never thought you would do. in this year. And I know you feel like you're straying away from the life you're meant to live, but what you thought was the life you were meant to live was based on the past version of yourself. And if we take a look at the past version of ourselves, we didn't really like ourselves. And so you're gonna drop out of school. You're gonna not work for pretty much most of the year. It's gonna piss people off, but it's also gonna show you who they really are. And you don't need to be valuable or profitable in order to receive love. And you can settle as much as you want if it brings you comfort and allows you to continue on the journey. But just trust in the unseen and trust that there's nothing wrong with the way you love. And the more you reveal your true nature, the more rejection you will face, but that rejection brings you closer to the acceptance. The acceptance of others, but also the acceptance of yourself. And you are so much more powerful than you think, and sometimes the only way to find that out.
I'm not going to feel comfortable until that comes, the arrival of that,
is to
Well, I'm not going to feel comfortable until that X arrives.
The only way to find that out is to be put under pressure. But at the same time, you don't have to pressure yourself and put yourself in unsafe situations to know where you are. And maybe you might have to do it a few times to learn that lesson. And so even if something feels like a mistake, but you have to do it anyways, just to see why. And it might not make sense in the moment, but it will make sense too. And I just send all the love to you, because it's okay that you feel more free that your dad dies. And it's okay that subconsciously you've been waiting for this moment your whole life and you didn't even know it until it happened. And people are gonna forget that you're grieving because you're really good at making other people feel good, but someone who truly cares will go beyond the mask and ask you about it. And at the same time, people always believe that they're truly caring at the capacity that they can care. And at the same time, sometimes people know when they're not giving you what they need, and they just choose to see if you will stay. Oh my God, I know that girl.